The Royal Rumble 2025 was poised to be a historic event, headlined by a highly anticipated ladder match between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. Fans were ready for a brutal showdown between two of WWE's most popular superstars. However, the match took a devastating turn when Owens suffered a severe injury after a botched high-risk maneuver. What was meant to be an unforgettable contest soon became a shocking and heartbreaking moment that left the WWE Universe in disbelief. This deep dive explores the circumstances surrounding Owens' injury and the uncertainty of his future in WWE. The anticipation builds, Owens vs. Rhodes. Leading up to the Royal Rumble 2025, the WWE Universe had been buzzing with excitement over the highly anticipated match between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. The history between the two superstars had been years in the making, with both men having very different paths to this moment. Owens, a hard-hitting brawler with a brash attitude, had been relentlessly pursuing the undisputed WWE Championship for months. His journey had been filled with hardships, from personal betrayals to the grueling obstacles set before him by both rivals and former allies. Owens was out to prove that he was more than just a prize fighter. He was the rightful champion, and the Royal Rumble would be his moment of reckoning. Cody Rhodes, on the other hand, carried a legacy with him that was deeply rooted in the history of professional wrestling. As the son of the legendary Dusty Rhodes, Cody had a mountain of expectations to live up to, not just from his family, but from fans who saw him as the heir to the Rhodes wrestling dynasty. His return to WWE had been a defining moment in his career, and the Royal Rumble presented an opportunity to finally capture the title that had eluded him for years. It wasn't just about the championship for Cody, it was about creating his own legacy and proving to the world that he was not just the son of a legend, but a legend in his own right. Both Owens and Rhodes had everything on the line, and their rivalry had reached a fever pitch. Each of them had personal stakes in this contest, and that intensity would fuel their every move when the bell rang for the ladder match. The ladder match, an unforgiving battleground. Ladder matches are among the most brutal and unforgiving contests in professional wrestling, and the Royal Rumble 2025 ladder match was no exception. The very nature of a ladder match meant that both competitors would be forced to endure extreme physical punishment, with the added danger of steel ladders being used as weapons. From the moment the match began, it was clear that this wouldn't be a typical contest. Both Owens and Rhodes immediately showcased their willingness to risk everything for the championship, using the ladders in every conceivable way to inflict pain and gain an advantage. Owens, known for his high-risk maneuvers, threw caution to the wind, climbing ladders and launching himself off them in daring attempts to take down his opponent. His reckless aggression, a hallmark of his style, was on full display as he hurled himself at Rhodes, smashing ladders into his body with unrelenting force. The crowd could feel the tension in the air as every impact left them gasping in awe. Rhodes, for his part, demonstrated his technical wrestling ability, combining agility with strategic ladder use to try and counter Owens' wild attacks. As the match wore on, the damage to both competitors began to show. They were battered, bloodied, and exhausted, but neither man was willing to back down. The championship was within reach, and the only way to claim it was to ascend the ladder and retrieve the prize hanging above the ring. The match had reached a boiling point, and it seemed only a matter of time before one of them would capture the title. The fateful moment, Owens' devastating injury. The Royal Rumble ladder match was nearing its climax. With both men teetering on the edge of exhaustion, the fight had turned into a high-stakes game of cat and mouse atop the ladder. The prize was so close, yet so far away, and it was clear that one of them would have to make a high-risk move to seal the victory. Owens, ever the daredevil, climbed the ladder with the intention of delivering a devastating move, a leap from the top, aiming to obliterate Rhodes with an earth-shattering blow. It was a move Owens had executed countless times in his career, and it seemed like the perfect opportunity to end the match in his favour. But in a moment that would forever alter the course of the match, Owens misjudged his trajectory. Instead of connecting with Rhodes, Owens collided violently with one of the steel ladders set up outside the ring. The impact was sickening. Owens's body slammed into the metal with tremendous force, sending shockwaves through the arena. The crowd fell into stunned silence as Owens crumpled to the floor, blood quickly pouring from a gash on his forehead. The sight of Owens lying motionless was enough to send a chill down the spine of every fan in attendance. It was clear that this was no scripted spot. Owens had suffered a severe injury. WWE officials immediately rushed to the scene, and the match came to an abrupt halt. What had been a thrilling contest had now turned into a medical emergency. Was it all part of the storyline? In professional wrestling, it's often difficult to discern between what is real and what is part of a storyline. WWE is known for blurring the lines between scripted drama and actual events, and fans couldn't help but wonder if Owens's injury was a carefully orchestrated part of the match. The timing of the injury, coming at the height of the drama, left fans questioning whether it was meant to further the story or if it was a real, unplanned event. The presence of Sami Zayn at ringside only added to the speculation. Zayn, Owens's longtime friend and rival, had been involved in their storyline for months, and his reaction to Owens's injury seemed genuine. Zayn appeared visibly shaken, his usual cocky demeanour replaced by concern and fear. Fans began to wonder whether Zayn's emotional response was part of the storyline or a real display of worry for his friend. However, as the medical team quickly surrounded Owens and the gravity of the situation became apparent, it was clear that this was no mere scripted moment. Owens's injury was legitimate. The medical emergency, Owens's road to recovery. Behind the scenes, the situation was even more serious than anyone could have anticipated. Owens was immediately attended to by WWE's medical team, who seemed deeply concerned about the severity of his injury. Reports began to surface that Owens had suffered a significant head injury, possibly a concussion or even a skull fracture. Given Owens's toughness and resilience, it was clear that this injury was far more serious than any fans or WWE officials had expected. Sami Zayn, who had been so involved in the storyline with Owens, was visibly shaken as he followed Owens backstage. Zayn's reaction was one of real concern for his friend, and it seemed as though the emotional weight of the moment had hit him hard. Owens's injury was no longer just a storyline, it was a real-life medical emergency. WWE officials made the difficult decision to rush Owens to the hospital for further evaluation, and the WWE Universe held its breath as the uncertainty surrounding his condition grew. Fans could only hope that Owens, who had become one of the most beloved superstars in WWE, would pull through and eventually return to the ring. The WWE Universe reacts. Fans rally behind Owens. In the aftermath of Owens's injury, WWE fans flooded social media with messages of support, hoping for a speedy recovery. Owens had earned the adoration of the WWE Universe through his dedication to his craft and his relentless pursuit of greatness. Fans knew that Owens was not just a wrestler, he was a fighter, someone who had overcome numerous obstacles throughout his career. The outpouring of love and support from fans around the world was a testament to the impact Owens had made on WWE and its community. WWE quickly issued a statement confirming that Owens had suffered a significant injury and would be undergoing further tests to determine the extent of the damage. The company reassured fans that Owens's health was their top priority and promised to keep the WWE Universe updated on his recovery. But with no official timeline for Owens's return, fans were left wondering how this injury would affect his career and the future of the undisputed WWE Championship. The uncertainty of Owens's future. in WWE. With Owens sidelined, the future of his WWE career now lay in limbo. Head injuries, especially those as serious as a potential concussion or skull fracture, require careful attention and a long recovery process. Owens had built his reputation on his toughness and resilience, but this injury could be the most serious setback of his career. What does the future hold for Kevin Owens? Will he return to reclaim the undisputed WWE Championship? Will he be able to overcome this injury and continue to fight for the title he has coveted for so long? The uncertainty surrounding Owens' future has left fans on edge, wondering what lies ahead for the prize fighter. Owens' road to recovery is just beginning, and there is no clear answer as to how long it will take for him to return to the ring, or whether he will be the same superstar he once was. Sami Zayn's role moving forward. The injury to Owens also raises questions about Sami Zayn's role in WWE moving forward. Zayn had been a key figure in the storyline between Owens and Rhodes, and their shared history had added layers of emotion to their battles. With Owens sidelined, Zayn's next steps in WWE become more uncertain. Will Zayn continue to stand by his friend, offering his support in the aftermath of Owens' injury? Or will Zayn strike out on his own, potentially setting the stage for a new chapter in his career? The dynamic between Owens and Zayn has always been unpredictable, and this injury could lead to a major shift in their storyline. Zayn may choose to remain loyal to Owens, or he may seize the opportunity to make his mark as a solo competitor. Only time will tell what the future holds for the former allies turned rivals. What's next for WWE's Undisputed Championship? With Owens now out of action, the future of the Undisputed WWE Championship is in question. The Royal Rumble was meant to be the crowning moment for one of these two men, but Owens' injury has left the title picture in flux. Will WWE crown a new champion in Owens' absence? Or will they find a way to keep the storyline alive, eventually leading to Owens' return and a renewed pursuit of the championship? The injury has forced WWE's creative team to rethink their plans, and the road ahead for the undisputed WWE Championship is uncertain. Fans are left eagerly awaiting answers as they wonder how WWE will navigate this unexpected turn of events. A career defined by resilience. Kevin Owens' career in WWE has been defined by his resilience and his refusal to back down from any challenge. His willingness to put his body on the line, no matter the cost, has made him one of the most beloved superstars in WWE history. This injury, while heartbreaking, is just another obstacle for Owens to overcome. Whether this marks the end of his championship pursuit or merely a temporary setback, one thing is clear: Owens' legacy in WWE is far from over. As the WWE Universe continues to rally behind Owens, all eyes will be on his road to recovery. His journey is far from finished, and fans eagerly await the day when Owens steps back into the ring, ready to reclaim his spot at the top of WWE. The story of Kevin Owens is one of perseverance, strength, and determination, and it is a story that will continue to captivate fans for years to come.